information leader. This is News Channel 5 at 5.
Miss Teasley, please do not say that he feels bullied.
Did you consent to any of that?
Absolutely not.
Mr. Beatty, you have to answer my question. Are you going to testify or not testify?
I don't know.
An emotionally draining day in the courtroom as Corey Beatty's defense team battles it out with the judge, and the alleged victim breaks down in tears. We have team coverage from the Birch Building in downtown Nashville. Emily Luxon is covering the legal maneuvering by Beatty's defense. But first, let's get to testimony by the alleged victim with Chris Conti. Chris.
Carrie, this was one of the most bizarre days I have ever witnessed during a trial. Tensions were running incredibly high inside courtroom 5A here on the 5th floor, and it all began at 9 o'clock this morning when the victim in this case was called to testify. She has, of course, done this once before during the first trial, but today the 24-year-old's emotions were still clearly very raw. At one point, she became so upset that the judge had to take a brief break. She doesn't remember much from the night authorities say she was assaulted inside of Gillette Hall. Her last conscious memory was getting a drink at Tin Roof. The next thing she remembers is waking up the next morning. It was during those 8 hours or so that officials say she was assaulted by 4 students, including Corey Beatty.
I felt confused and out of it. I didn't feel like myself. I was in a lot of pain. I'd never felt that way my entire life.
The victim's testimony lasted an hour and 13 minutes. Once she was done, Corey Beatty was brought in, and that was when things got incredibly intense inside the courtroom. Emily Luxon is here now with more on what happened. Emily.
Well, that's right. Perhaps one of the biggest questions of the day is, would Corey Beatty testify? Now, at first, his attorney said he would testify. Then Beatty said he would not because he felt too rushed and too emotional. That led to a heated exchange with the judge.
If you want to testify, you have that right to do so.
Yeah. I want to testify, but I would like to think about it, but this is my life. I have a 15-month-old son. 2 weeks ago, you severed the case. 3 days later, I'm going to trial. This is a whole different trial, and y'all are forcing me. Y'all forced me to do everything. Just was everything okay?
Beatty, in the end, did testify for about 2 hours. He recalled the events of June 23rd, 2013. He said he had never consumed that much alcohol in one evening and estimated he had 14 to 22 drinks. He said repeatedly he didn't remember what happened during the evening. He was shown surveillance video of the evening he didn't remember. He also found photos on his phone the next morning he didn't recognize and deleted. He says he felt stressed out because he didn't recall what happened during the evening and said rumors had started. Now, after Beatty testified, his former teacher and coach at Ensworth, David Whitfield, testified. He is still on the stand as we speak. It's unclear how much longer things will be going tonight, but we'll continue to keep you updated and have the latest tonight at 6. Reporting live at the Birch Building, Emily Luxon, News Channel 5.
Emily, thank you. And make sure to keep it right here on the News Channel 5 network. We have gavel-to-gavel coverage of this trial each day on News Channel 5 Plus, and we are streaming it online right now at newschannel5.com.